Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Raghu here. In this class, we will discuss about time and distance conversions and ratio formula. This is our first class on time and distance. We discuss few formula, and in our coming classes, we are going to do some practice examples. Coming to today's class, speed is given as distance by time. So let's take an example. If you start here and if you want to travel from here to here, let's say the distance is d. Assume that the distance is 180 kilometers, and if you traveled from here to here in 3 hours, so what speed you have moved from here to here, that is what we are going to identify. Speed is equal to distance by time, that is 180 kilometers you traveled in 3 hours. 180 by 3, which is you have traveled on 60 kilometers per hour. So this is how we find the speed of your journey. So speed is equal to distance by time. This is the basic formula which we already know from our 10th class. Now coming to this graphical intuition will help you a lot in understanding, in solving the problems which we discuss in our coming classes. So this understanding is very, very important. Speed is equal to distance by time. The speed which we are finding here, indirectly we are finding average speed. How it is average speed? Let's try to understand this. Suppose from here to here it is distance d. If you traveled from here to here at a speed of 90, if you traveled from here to here at a speed of 100, if you traveled from here to here at a speed of 80, how we find the average speed? 90 plus 100 plus 80 divided by 3, which is 90, means you traveled on an average of 90 kilometers per hour. That is what if you find using the formula S is equal to distance by time, means indirectly you are taking average speed. Always keeps going on the same speed is not possible. Ups and downs will be there, but if you travel from here to here at a speed of at an average speed of 90 kilometers per hour. So this point is very, very important to understand. We use this point in our coming classes. Now coming to the next one. So conversions. Most of the problems that depends on these conversions. Speed is measured in kilometers per hour, or we can measure it in meters per second. So sometimes they are going to ask you questions like this. They will give question in kilometers per hour. The output is mentioned in meters per second. Maybe vice versa. So if you know in advance how to convert this, these values will help you a lot in solving the programs, solving the bits very easily. So 1 kilometer per hour, it can be mentioned in meters per second. 1 kilometer per hour means 1 kilometer means 1000 meters divided by 1 hour means 60 multiplied by 60 seconds. So 1000 by 3600, that is equal to cancel 10 by 36, that is 5 by 18. So 1 kilometer per hour is given as 5 by 18 meters per second. If you traveled x kilometers per hour, that is equal to x multiplied by 5 by 18 meters per second. So if you want to convert given kilometers per hour into meters per second, this is the equation you have to follow. If you traveled x meters per second, that is the speed, then you can convert that into meters per second, x multiplied by 5 by 18 meters per second. Similarly, vice versa, 1 meters per second. 1 meter per second is converted into kilometer per hour, that is equal to 1 meter is equal to 1 by 1000 kilometer divided by 1 second is 1 by 60 multiplied by 60 hour, that is 60 multiplied by 60 divided by 1000, which is 18 by 5 kilometers per hour. If your speed is 1 meters per second, your speed is 18 by 5 kilometers per hour. Similarly, if you have x meters per second speed, that is given as x multiplied by 18 by 15 kilometers per hour. These equations will help you a lot in solving the questions very easily. So coming to the next one, ratios. If the ratio of the speed of A and B, if the ratio of the speed of A and B is A is to B, speed is given as A is to B, then the ratio of times taken to cover the same distance, don't forget this, same distance, then the ratio of times taken to cover the same distance is 1 by A is to 1 by B, which is B is to A. If the ratio of speeds is A is to B, their times is B is to A, 1 by A is to 1 by B. How you got that? From the equation, speed is equal to distance by time. This can be written, so time is equal to distance by speed. If you take T1 is to T2 is equal to D by A, D by speed is A is to D by B. If you cancel out D, 1 by A is to 1 by B. If you change it, B is to A. This is how we got the T1 is to T2 is given as 1 by B is to A. So these are the formula which we are going to apply in our bits for placement and competitive exams. In our next class we are going to discuss few formula about average speed. Then we will go with the different placement questions. Hope you understand this formula. If you have any questions regarding the concept, please post your questions in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you.